Today we're going to be talking about how you can register your business on Companies House. So if you're a UK-based business owner, or indeed you have a business that you are looking to run in the UK and you are looking on basically how you can go about to register that business so that it has that recognition, then we are going to be talking about that in today's video. We're going to be talking about what exactly it means to register your business, what the benefits of registering your business are. We are also going to be talking about what it means if you fail to register your business and some of the things you need to consider when looking to register a business here in the UK. And by the way, if this is your very first time here, my name is Tess and I'm a UK-based qualified accountant. On this channel, I share a lot of useful tips for those who are looking to start a business or indeed those who are running their businesses already here in the UK. So if you would like to see more videos like this, then do make sure you give this video a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and of course do make sure you turn on your notification bell so that you are notified of regular videos that go live on a weekly basis. So let's talk about what exactly it means to register your business here in the UK. Registering your business here in the UK basically means that your business now has the legal recognition it needs to operate and trade as a business here in the UK. Now, a lot of business owners, when they're looking to register their business, will often have a variety of different business structures that they can choose from. Now, the most common structure that a lot of business owners will typically register their business under is of a limited company. So one of the first benefits of registering your business as a limited company structure is the fact that you gain company protection. This basically means that no other business can use your company name, to trade. However, you must be aware that sole traders may still very well use your business name to trade. So there is a difference. If there's another company out there that is looking to form another business structure, they are not going to be able to use your company name. So it obviously offers you a level of protection that trading as a sole trader will not. So it is something to consider if you are looking to actually build your brand and establish your business name in the long term, and you want to make sure that the name of that business is protected and that no other company is actually able to use that in the future. Now, another benefit that you will receive if you are actually registering your business under the limited company structure in this instance is that you would actually benefit from having increased tax efficiency. So what this means is that in the UK, a lot of businesses, particularly companies, tend to pay corporation tax on their profits. Now, if you were to register your business under the limited company structure, it would basically mean that you will be able to pay tax on your profits of anything between 19% to 25%. Now, if you compare this with actually registering as a sole trader or running your business as a sole trader rather, you could be paying anything right up to 40% tax on your profit. So automatically you can see that there is quite a massive difference in terms of how much tax you could potentially pay if you chose to register your business under the limited company structure versus actually running your business as a sole trader. Benefit you want to consider when you're thinking about registering your business under the limited company structure is the fact that you would actually tend to gain better branding and better recognition, for your business. Now think about this. As a business owner, it's likely that at some point in the future, you might want to apply for grants, you might want to get, small business loans and other types of credit facilities. Now, if you chose to actually register your business as a company structure, your business just has a better reputation. It has a better branding to it when you register it under the limited company structure. And this way, a lot of lenders are more likely to actually want to lend to you, or at least be willing to lend to you, compared to if you actually ran that business as a sole trader. That is definitely one aspect that you want to consider if you are thinking of your business longevity and also you're thinking of funding as part of running your business. The next benefit you want to consider is the fact that you have limited personal liability. Now, what this basically means is if you were to actually have issues as part of running your business where you ran into trouble and you couldn't pay your business debts and things like that, then your business would actually be held liable for the repayment of those debts and loans. Whereas if you were to run your business as a sole trader, okay, so i.e. not registering it under any particular company structure, then whatever debts that arise as part of running that business would essentially be in your name, okay, in your personal name, and you would personally be held liable to pay those debts. So essentially, if you're looking to actually register a company, to run your business, I'd suggest that these are some of the things you should definitely consider when it comes to thinking about the benefits of, going with a limited company structure versus actually just running your business as a sole trader. What happens if you fail to register your business? If you fail to register your business, you are essentially running your business as a sole trader. Okay, so it's not legally compulsory for you to register your business if you wanted to register it as a sole trader. Okay, so you could just get up and decide you wanted to start a catering business from home. Maybe if you just started the business and you're not quite sure where or how it's going to proceed in terms of longevity and in terms of the financial viability of that business, a lot of business owners will typically start their first 1 or 2 years running their business as a sole trader, and then eventually they will then register it under a formal company structure to actually reap those benefits that I mentioned earlier on. Let's talk about some of the factors to consider before you actually register your business. The first thing to consider is the business name and the activities. So it's important for you to choose a business name that kind of goes with what sort of activities you're going to be carrying out. Okay, so if you're going to start a food business, for instance, it's important for you to choose a name that kind of goes hand in hand with what you're going to be doing. If you're going to be running a construction business, it's important for you to likewise choose a name that people can recognize actually falls within that particular industry. Okay, the second thing you want to consider is obviously the type of structure that you want to go with. Okay, so have you decided whether you want to form a limited company structure, or whether you want to form a charity structure, or whether in fact a partnership structure might be what is actually best for the type of business that you are looking to run? So it's very important to think about these things. And the third thing you want to think about before you actually register your business is to think about the tax benefits. Okay, so tax benefits is very, very important, because at the end of the day, the reason you are in business is to make money and increase your bottom line in most cases anyway. So it's very important that you think about the tax benefits that you would obtain on registering your business, say as a limited company structure, versus registering your business to run as a charity or as a partnership structure. So in order for you to actually register your business as a limited company, you basically want to go on gov.uk, okay, and basically search for setting up a limited company. Now, I think that this is actually a great page for you to start with, because it basically highlights all the different steps that you need to take from the start right to the end. So the first thing you're going to need to do is to obviously check whether indeed setting up a limited company is right for you. Okay, so I did mention earlier on about some of the things you need to consider before you actually choose a limited company as the structure for you or not. The second thing you must do is to obviously then choose a name, okay? And I think it's very important that you check whether the name you want is actually available, okay? So you can do this before you actually then proceed to start the business registration itself, to check whether that name is available. And at step 3, you will then be asked to actually choose your relevant directors of the company and the company's secretary. That in most cases can be you. It really just depends on who it is you're looking to appoint as the relevant director or directors of the company. And the next step you'll be taken through is to decide who your shareholders are, and also what their level of significant control over your company will be, okay? And finally, one of the final steps is that you will then need to prepare the documents agreeing how to run your company. Now, you can find out more by clicking this particular link here where it talks about the memorandum and articles of association. Actually select this when you're registering, so the Companies House can use the one that they have. If you wanted to, create one yourself, you could also do that. But in most cases, I find that the one that's available as part of the company registration process is good enough for most people, okay? And then the next thing is you'll need to check what records you will be responsible for when it comes to actually registering your company, okay? It's very important that when you're registering a company, you need to be aware of what your responsibilities and duties are going to be as part of now running a business under a company structure. And this is a great page where it tells you of your accounting records, so what particular financial details you need to keep, okay, and how long you need to keep those records for. So very, very, very important. And once you've gone through all that information, you can then finally register your company, okay? So here at the very bottom of the page where it says register your company with Companies House, you basically click on that and that will take you to this page, and the cost for it is £12, and your business can be registered usually within 24 hours, okay? And to start that process, all you need to do is to click register now, okay? So when you actually complete this entire process, you will usually get a confirmation via the email that you've chosen. You get a confirmation regarding the fact that you've registered that business, and then usually within a week or so, a week and a half, you should get some letters in the post. So do be careful that the address that you'll put in there is the address that you're going to use as your registered office address when you are looking to actually register your business, because this is the address that HMRC, Companies House, and any other government registration will actually be sending you relevant letters and correspondence to. So it's important that you're able to pick up those mails to whatever address it is that you actually select. So I hope you found this video very useful. I do highly recommend that you watch some of these videos that come up here to give you some more guidance regarding company structures, and also some more tips regarding running a business and some of the things you need to think about.